Hey guys, it's Zach Elliott with The Legal Drone. If you are a drone pilot right now, you've likely found yourself wondering, what am I supposed to do if I need to renew my Part 107 license or it expires and all of the testing centers are closed? Well, have no fear. The FAA has issued what it calls a Special Federal Aviation Regulation, or an SFAR, dealing with this exact issue. If you already have your Part 107 license and just need to complete a recurrency exam, you will be allowed to complete an online test through the FAA, which will extend your current license for 6 months. And basically, what it says here is that under extraordinary circumstances of the COVID-19 outbreak, eligible remote pilots who would normally establish recency of knowledge in accordance with Part 107, subsections A or B, can complete online training as an alternative if they're required to establish their recency between April of 2020 and June of 2020. The remote pilot may complete an FAA-developed initial or recurrent online training course through FAAsafety.gov one time to establish knowledge recency for 6 calendar months. Okay, so just putting it in plain language, what this means is that this is not your actual renewal exam. Instead, this SFAR provides you with the ability between April 2020 and June of 2020 to take the FAA's online training courses at FAAsafety.gov. You can do this one time, and it will extend the expiration date of your license for 6 months. Okay, so for some context here, this option is usually reserved for Part 61 pilots, which are manned pilots, but given the circumstances, the FAA has basically determined that this will fill the gap due to the shutdown of testing centers across the United States because of COVID. So I initially got my Part 107 license this way, and since I already had my Part 61 pilot's license when Part 107 was introduced, I was able to do it this way. There's a really short online safety course, and then you're allowed to complete the exam on your computer. It's pretty simple, and this time it's free, and this is a way that if you are having to deal with an expiring license, you can just take the exam, you can print out your results, and make sure to keep the results in your flight bag. And then you will have 6 months from the date that you pass the test to go in and actually take your recurrency exam, which will set you up for another 24 months. So just a reminder, this is not the same thing as your recurrency exam. This does not set you up for 24 months. This sets you up for the next 6 months from the date that you pass the test, which is great because it basically gives you a 6 months time window for free. You don't have to pay to take the test. And then when you're done, you can just go take your recurrency exam, and you don't have to worry about going to a testing center right in the middle of all the shutdowns and the COVID craziness. I hope this video has been helpful. If you want to see more content, drone-related, Part 107-related content, go ahead and subscribe, and you'll get notifications of all the videos that I put out.